Hey, what's up and hello? This is the Chris Nicole bringing you my views on life, love, and the world of entertainment through my eyes. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on what time you are watching this live. Hello, crew. Hope all is well. And this is my review on the Never Ever Met Season 1, Episode 9. I thought this was the finale. I got to take that out of my title, child. I hope it was the finale, but it's not. Yeah, we're going to get another episode. This actual show got more episodes than like Martha's Vineyard, people who've actually had at least 2 seasons. I don't know why they taking it to a 10th episode, but if that's the case, I want a reunion. Without a reunion, I don't care about this show. I want to know what happened. So this is called episode 9, The End of the Beginning. Okay. If I have to rate this episode again, I'm gonna give it a C plus. I feel like I was a little bit more engaged than the other show that I just reviewed. But yeah, so let's get started with her ass. Now, I don't know if her hair automatically started laying down because she started laying down her guard, or she actually put like a flat iron to her head. But we get a little bit more of Jody this time around. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I still don't like her ass. And why do I not like her ass? Because she still straight up lied. So of course, the last episode, the actual doctor wanted to talk to her one-on-one. And she asked her, do you feel like this is worth it? Like, do you feel like this is worth actually, saving? Or do you feel like, you're wasting your time? She straight up lies. And you could tell she was lying her ass off. She straight up lied and says it's worth pursuing. She says, yeah, it's worth pursuing. You're a damn lie. You never let. Here's the thing. When Jody, if you guys remember the first episode, when Jody came in, she was lively, she was bubbly, she was enjoying her flaming hot Cheetos with her damn pickles. She was loud and just full of energy. But let's be clear, she never had that energy towards Aaron. Even the first date, when she was walking up towards him, she didn't smile or anything. She was annoyed from the beginning. So why you gonna lie to the doctor like that? And that's what I'm just like, that's why people feel like this is just all for the show. You want to stay on the show. So she says, it's worth pursuing. And she said that she was never interested. Well, she pretty much says that as far as she sees it, it's a business situation. It's her about being practical. And the doctor was like, is that how you see like marriages and things like that as a business? So we find out the backstory that her mother clearly was in some type of shady ass, very one-sided marriage just based off of what she said. Okay. And so honestly, we know that she has been S8 twice, but clearly, in my opinion, there has been other trauma that has happened to Jody that has made her who she is. Not just those incidents, but overall, it seems like she is just truly, I don't know. And if I can be honest, especially after what we see towards the end of this episode, I'm really starting to question if Jody likes men. Be honest with you. I mean, her face lit up a little bit more when it came to kissing a woman than she's ever been lit up when it comes to a man. Her eyes got a little twinkle-eyed more with that situation than even Chris. So I don't know at this point, but with that, the doctor, says, look, you're already looking at marriage like it's not about love, it's about business. Everything is business. And I think you're looking at everything as business because that is the way for you to control everything. And so that's when she talks about the SA, and she talks about how that's why she became that therapist, because she understands it. Therefore, she can control it. And so the doctor said, yeah, but at the end of the day, you deserve to be loved and you deserve to be protected. You deserve that. And boy, oh boy, when she said that, honey, that's when the emotions came, and she literally begins to cry, and damn near it looked like that she was getting the exorcism being done on her, because when she was about to cry, child, her eyes rolled in the back of her head. She looked like she was about to start shaking. She was like, oh my god, oh my gosh, oh no, I'm about to cry, I'm about to cry. I was like, what is going on here? So that just shows you she definitely feels like being emotional means being weak. And she begins to cry. And at that point, she's like, maybe she realizes she needs to do a lot of work on herself. You just realize that at the end of the day, she claims she's worked on herself by being that therapist. She hasn't. She hasn't. It just is, that is not the case. And honestly, I think she is someone who's kind of repulsed by men. Like you know what I mean? Like, I don't think that is really where her mindset is. Like, I feel like when she said that she's a man eater, I think that comes from her trauma, in my opinion. She's that way because she looks at men as not protectors, not providers. She has an issue with men in general, in my opinion. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. But we're going to talk about how she looked a little twinkle toes, twinkle eye when she was kissing Sandia. We'll talk about that later. So at that point, she says she has a lot to work on. She has a lot to work on. And I'm like, we all know you got a lot to work on. But at the end of the day, I still don't like you because you're wasting someone's time. Now, I don't know if they were in this together as far as this is concerned, and they both wanted to be on the show, or Aaron truly liked her and Jody just saw this situation as an opportunity. But to me, the way she's treating him, even with her crying and kind of getting the realization that she has this guard up because she truly wants to be loved, and that's why she has the guard up, I still can't F with her. Sorry, I just can't. So at that point, moving on. Oh, what are you guys saying? Y'all and them chunky sandals. Yeah, she rocks them. I don't know, honey. Maybe she got some issues with her feet or something, child. Who knows? Jody doesn't want to have to leave the house. Yeah, it seems like it, right? It does. Shayla, those orthopedic shoes need to go. Aaron has come a ways, but she hasn't. Right. So it makes me wonder if this was her plan in the first place. She says she's a man eater. To me, when you say man eater, you use men because you see it as transactional. You don't see it as like a real deal thing. So she easily could be doing that. Jody just here for TV. Something about her is this. It is. It is. Thank you, Shayla. That's why I said, even with you starting to cry, I still can't rock with you. You just don't seem genuine at all. I feel like Aaron really likes Jody, or he's a really good actor. I don't think he's that good of an actor. Because he done showed us other sides of him too that I don't think he was trying to show us. So I think he actually does like her, or was trying to, but yeah, he definitely seemed like he really liked the girl. But with that being said, then we get to Shayla and Josh, and they sit down with the host and they talk about moving together, maybe living in Texas. Mind you, his kids, I believe, are in Memphis. So I don't know how that will work out. You leaving your kids to go to Texas, but okay. So at that point, Shayla says that her actual sister is coming. And Josh says that his friend from high school is coming. Now, I don't know, y'all, but I can definitely understand the sister. But do you feel like I would kind of side eye him if he brought a friend from high school? Like, I feel like if you're real, you would bring someone a little bit more significant in your life that, and I understand your friend has been your friend since high school, but what about some parents? What about your oldest child? Like, what about someone like that? The sister, totally get, but your high school friend? I don't know. I don't know about that. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Cause I would kind of look at him like a high school friend, like bring a family member so they can really give the thumbs up or the thumbs down. So, yeah, at that point, we have this bullshit. Chris and Sandia, he takes her horseback riding, and Sandia says that she told him that she wanted to go horseback riding. She wanted to do this. And she said, well, he may not be a great communicator. He's not good with communication, but he's a great listener. Okay. If he actually wants to listen to what you're saying, because he completely shuts you down when he doesn't want to hear it. So, and part of good communication is being a great listener. So, in my opinion, this is what this confirmed to me. Sandia likes Chris because of the material things that he provides. That's my opinion. Because seriously, when you really think about it, she is literally talking about the material things that she wanted and how she's been happy about the material things that he has given her. From the helicopter ride in the beginning to the horseback riding, she is thinking that's he's a great listener because he's provided me with the material things that I have been talking about. Now, the other stuff, she seems like the emotional stuff, the support, that type of stuff that definitely matters in a relationship more so than the material things. She tends to ignore that, but she doesn't ignore the material things he's provided. So maybe, just maybe, Sandia, there's a reason why you're there, and it's not to find love. Okay, maybe there is a reason. But honestly, with Chris's attitude and how he feels about women, those are the type of women that he's going to attract. You don't respect women. You feel like, you know what I'm saying, they need to just be barefoot and have your babies and stay home. So you're going to attract a woman that just wants the financial support. And that's it. But he starts talking and he's like, look, are you going home with me or are you going home by yourself? And she says, look, I, still have my own goals. And he said, look, I know you want to be a nurse and I know you passed your test and everything, but I don't want you to work. And I was like, of course he doesn't want her to work, because if she doesn't work, he controls everything. And she can't really leave if she don't have the finances to leave. So pretty much she just has to stay there. And to me, what he reminds me of is that sick mentality that these guys today, some of these guys today, I should say, have about these high value men. If you're a high value man, as long as you have the credit card and you financially taken care of, everything else doesn't matter. Even if he's sitting up there possibly sleeping with other women. And to me, Chris gives me that vibe. Sorry, he'll marry her, he'll have a baby by her, but he's still gonna have his thing on the side. And that was confirmed with his friend from the last episode or episode before. Chris ain't no good, but that's just my opinion. So at that point, she says, well, I have to make sure that my parents don't take care of me. And I don't want people to take care of me. I think, Sandia, you do want people to take care of you, sweetheart. I think you want that American housewife girl. I think you want that. I think you do. I think you didn't know how fast it was going to come to you, but I think you do. Let me see what you guys are saying. The more they talk, the more you realize they were just an online fling. It was never real and became apparent with the friends and family visit. Right. I gotta agree, Chris. She says she ain't going back to the slums of Haiti. She said that her parents helped take care of her. I wonder if her parents are in Haiti or if her parents also live here in the U.S. Sandia is a material girl. Yes. Chris is superficial, so he attract. There it is. You attract what's inside of you. You attract what you are. So while he was upset that the woman of 8 years left him, I don't know if his money dried up, or I don't know if she finally said what he brings to the table material wise is not worth all the other stuff. But I don't think he's ever going to get a genuine woman who truly just wants him for him. I don't, especially if he got a small Peter like they saying. Chris bugging with that no work talk. It's a control thing, Lansky. That's really all it is. It's a control thing. Lansky, you don't want a kept woman. Nah, I'm not interested. I'm interested in a woman who works. Hey, I mean, in this day and age, it's one of those things where I feel like you do need to have multiple incomes coming in the household, especially if something happens to the other one. You don't want to be left with trying to get on your feet. You're already on your feet. But hey, I think for him, he does not want her to work because it's a way to control her. That's it. Bottom line. So, Greg's birthday. Greg has his birthday that day, and Millie and Greg go out to dinner. All right. And so at that point, Millie definitely gives me the vibes that everything she planned has to be perfect. Like it has to go exactly the way that she wants it to go. And so they have dinner, and it was cute. But she was talking about how she's 32 years old now. He just turned 32, and how by 35, she's a high risk pregnancy. So she's narrowing it down to, by 34, I guess she's trying to say she wants her first child. And I'm like, girl, for someone who's trying to have a timeline, you damn sure wasted 3 years of not meeting this man, and you guys were in the same city. Like, honestly, y'all could have met 2 years ago, like the first year, and y'all could have already been married and had some kids. You know what I'm saying? But okay, whatever. But I will say this. I feel like now that Millie has put her guard down and she feels like she could trust Greg, it was a beautiful situation. Like, even on his birthday, though, he got her a present. She definitely seems like, she is fully in at this point, and so does Greg. So I'm happy to say that one of my favorite couples from the beginning may actually make it. But I feel like you talking about the boom boom room. No, I feel like what he said to her beforehand, that's what really got her to where she wanted to go to the boom boom room. Because remember, he told her, like, I got you, like, let me be strong for you and forget about those other guys because I'm not them. Like, the things that he said to her, remember, she looked like the straight Joker when she was smiling. That gave her the security that she was looking for, and that's when she said, okay, baby, let's go to the boom boom room. But I would say it was definitely a very sweet scene. But you guys y'all know how I am about comparisons, especially with celebrities and movies and TV shows. I kept looking at them and I said, who in the hell do they remind me of? And remember, I told you guys, I was like, from the beginning, I was like, this Lenny Kravitz looking dude. But you know who both of them remind me of? Lenny Kravitz and Lisa Bonet. Do y'all not see it? The vibe, even in this first picture right here, he got the same Lenny Kravitz hair. Got the damn, you know what I'm saying, black on with the, I literally kept looking at them and I said, they remind me of Lenny Kravitz and Lisa Bonet when they were together. They really do. You know what I'm saying? And they probably just gonna have, you know what I'm saying, all these light-skinned babies on top of it too. But yeah, they definitely remind me of them. Do y'all see it? Because I damn sure see it. He cut the fro. Yeah, but they definitely remind me of that. They do. So I just was like, yeah, because he already reminded me of Lenny Kravitz, but I was like, why with her long, like curly hair? I was like, I finally put it together. That to me, they're like the new 2024. They were the 90s, but the 2024 version of Lenny Kravitz and Lisa Bonet. But moving on. So, with that being said, they sit down. Tashonda, the doctor, one of their asses. All I know is when I saw Mood Polish and Diamond, and honestly, I'm going to start calling her Cole, okay? Because she ain't no Diamond. She is straight Cole. So they talk with the doctor, and you know what's so funny? Because the doctor likes to talk like she doesn't know what's going on in the house. But we clearly know with the questions she's asking. She knows everything that's been going on in the house. And so they're making it seem like, they're above the youngins. They try to help the youngins, but they didn't want to listen. Mind you, they stirred up almost everything in that house. Everything that was stirred up in the house damn near started with coal and freaking mood polish. But let them tell it, they'll figure it out. They're young. They're going to figure it out. But they claim that it made them even closer with all the drama that they went through, including the drama with her sister, I guess. And, look, both of them are messy as hell. Birds of a feather. That's all I got to say. But they really tried to come off like they were trying to help. You weren't trying to help shit. Hey, Gail, what's up? Diamond and Aaron talk about the other couples, their hosts. Exactly. But claim it brought them together. How does being messy about everybody else, talking about everybody else, bring y'all together? Because y'all messy hoes. That's just what it is. Messy hoes. So at that point, I just kind of rolled my eyes and I was like, okay, whatever, both of y'all. Like, both of y'all can go somewhere. So Josh and Shay have their last date. And they're getting matching tattoos. But baby, the way that y'all talk about they mouths, maybe they should have got matching braces. Okay? Because y'all been going in on they teeth. Let me tell you something. The last freaking video I did, y'all was like, hell no, those ain't. I'm not convinced that those are all rotten teeth. But there were some people was like, no, all of them teeth are rotten. That silver in his mouth is not from silver plates. That's not like silver teeth. Because down south, they put funks in their mouth. No, they claiming that those are rotten teeth. I just refuse to say that all of them are rotten. But baby, y'all going in on both of their teeth. Y'all need, look, I'm like, maybe y'all last day should have been the dentist. Okay. And maybe y'all should have got matching braces, because literally all over the internet and all on my video, y'all been talking about they damn teeth and they mouths. Whew. I just didn't know how to respond to it. I just didn't. But they did matching tattoos. And they were actually cute tattoos. I'm not gonna front. They were cute tattoos. And they were actually at Cat Tat Studio. I don't know if you guys watch Black Ink Crew Chicago, but Cat actually has a tattoo shop in Beverly Hills, and they were there. So yeah, they got their matching tattoos, and they was talking about how the matching tattoos and birthing babies, that's gonna be the most painful thing. And I'm thinking like, baby, I don't know. He already got 2 kids. I'm gonna assume 2 kids by 2 different baby mamas, because it seemed like it based on the way Shayla described it. That's 2 different households. Plus, he trying to have more kids. I'll be damned. I want to know what the hell they do for a living. Diamond is real gutter. She wrote something on Facebook that Shay looked like Caesar. No. Oh, she violated. Are you kidding me? She looks like Caesar from Planet of the Apes. Black woman, are you kidding me? You went there? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Gail, if you see it somewhere, please screenshot it for me, because I'll be damned. Like, Diamond truly acting like, what I'm saying, she is the top shit, like the most beautiful girl in the world. Like, how dare you? How dare you? Wow. Not matching braces, baby, the way y'all going in on them teeth. I'm saying they should have went to the dentist, because I'm sure production paid for their last day. See if production will pay for Invisalign or some braces or something. I'm just saying. Gail loves some Lenny. I sure will. Oh, thank you, Gail. You said Gail loves Lenny? Oh, who's you talking about? Gail that's on here? Anywho, let me move on. So with that, because I don't want to get off topic. So yeah, with that, they end up getting a tattoo, but they were cute tattoos. So at that point, when Millie and Greg get back home, I can't even front. I love that the rest of the couples, except one couple, I love that the rest of the couples did decorate for Greg. Even Chris, who wasn't even told about the surprise party, because remember when Millie told the guys about the surprise party, Chris wasn't there. But they all decided to help, and that just shows you how much love Greg had in that house. So, I thought that was a beautiful. Oh, Gayle King. Okay. Oh, Gayle King. Because I'm like, what Gayle are y'all talking about? So kudos to them. But I'll say this. They started really getting into some freaky tale stuff on they Truth or Dares. And while you can tell that Diamond, aka Cole, and Mood Polish was only there in that initial moment saying surprise to Greg, they was only there because production probably told them to go there, to get everybody around for the birthday party. I'll say this. Once they started doing that Truth or Dare shit, I would have left too. I would have. And maybe because of my age, I'm too grown for that shit, but I would have left too. So I wasn't even upset with them leaving at that time when they really wanted to start getting freaky. Okay. And so it gets a little crazy up in there. And first things first, they tell Aaron door knockers that, he needs to pretty much bump and grind when it comes to Jody. And I'm sorry, y'all, Jody looks so damn uncomfortable. Like even in like a preview, there was a preview that they showed before the commercial. She looked uncomfortable. At one point, she looked like she was about to cry. Did y'all see that clip? And I was just like, this girl, I don't know. And then in the process, she still, in my opinion, threw shade. She was like, in these moments, as a therapist, you kind of see what the person is possibly working with. And if you ever even want to have freaky tales. To me, she still threw shade as if because of what Aaron was doing, she wasn't impressed. And I'm just like, Jody, you just love to tear men down, don't you? Like, I think she gets her rocks off by tearing men down. I don't know. I don't know, but it was such an awkward situation. But she was like at some points laughing, but you could tell she was embarrassed. But that clip before they, was like right before commercial, it looked like she was about to cry. And I was just like, this girl is traumatized. Like this is too much. So they do that. Then the next thing of course, they ask Josh to, get, I'm saying, his little freak on when it comes to his girl. I thought that was funny and cute. And then Chris says, look, I heard, some people in here like some girl action. Jody, dare you to kiss Sandia? And I said, oh, trust me, that's what the hell his ass was thinking in the first place. See, he always wanted a three-way party between all of them. That's what it was. I think that's what it was from the beginning because he was a little bit too comfortable asking that. Now, here's my problem, though. Let Sandia tell it in her confessional. She's not even into that. But since it's a game, sweetheart, game my ass. I don't like women. Truth or dare, game or not, I'm not kissing a woman. So either you actually do like girls also, and you just don't want to admit it on national TV, or, which I think it may be the latter, the second option, you don't have no boundaries when it comes to Chris. And it's really sad. You have no boundaries. He can do whatever, say whatever, and it's fair game as long as you get your material stuff, huh, Sandia? So I'm sorry, but typically women who don't like women or men who don't like men, game, it ain't going down even with a game either. So I don't know. But I do know this. Jody looked hella excited when that went down. She got a little sparkle in her eyes. Yes, she did. She did. And so that's what made me say, well, Jody, maybe you don't like the branch. Maybe you don't like the branch. Maybe that's not your thing. Okay? Maybe you don't like that. And maybe that's why it was so hard for you to connect with a man because that's what you're not interested in. I don't know. I don't know. Does she even have a social media presence? I would be curious to see if she's actually on social media. I really would be curious. Let me see. Yes, it was. Chris is a slickster. Jody, like she sure did. She sure did. Did y'all see that sparkle? That was a long kiss. Yes, a long kiss. I don't like women, but if I did, the only woman I would kiss is Meg. You know what? Why? That's kind of random. I'm afraid to ask you why Meg the Stallion. I don't know if I want to hear your response, Nene. But okay, but yeah, for me, game or no game, I'm not about to kiss a woman if I'm not interested in women or I've never been with the woman. And to me, that's why I said either she has gone that way before and she's told Chris that, but she doesn't want to admit it because she comes from a certain background and her parents will probably disapprove of it, or she's willing to do whatever to just keep Chris on her good graces so she can get what the hell she wants. So with that, honey, I was like, that's interesting. And it's really sad if it is the fact that she just has no boundaries. Like, that's really pathetic in my opinion. So Shay's sister come and baby, they look totally different. Even with both of them having bangs, I was just like, hey, that's Shay's sister. You know what I mean? Like they had the same hairstyle, but you would never know that they were sisters. And so at that point, she talks to her sister about how she feels like she's in love and all of that stuff. And, this relationship. And she talks to Josh, the sister, I think her name is Ashley or something with an A. She talks to Josh. And so at the end, she says that she likes Josh and she says he's been different from the other guys. And I was like, well, wait a minute. Her sister said he's been different from the other guys. Well, Shayla, you've been apparently with him for 12 years. And so that means that you were 18. So what other guys is she talking about? Because you seem like you had a panic attack when you found out that Josh ended up having a baby on you. So unless during that little 2-year split, you had all the guys in the world, I'm a little confused on what other guys she's talking about. Is it just me? Is it just me? Wait a minute. We have the Haitian Empress in the house who's new. And guess what? The Haitian Empress? You have Lansky, who's Haitian, and you have Nene, who is half Haitian. Welcome, the Haitian Empress, honey. Welcome. We was just talking about Sandia and Chris. So if you definitely want to give your insight on that, by all means, honey. I think we're pretty much done talking about them, but yeah. Welcome to the crew. Make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button. They have different dads. She didn't suck her thumb. How you know? She didn't suck her thumb? Because she definitely like she sucked her thumb on her 2 fingers or something. The way that her teeth curve. Because one of my cousins got teeth like that. She got teeth like that. And she was a 2-finger sucking, thumb sucking girl. Yes, welcome. The fact that sister didn't know who he was. Yeah, exactly. I think both of them be keeping each other a secret. What a kind welcome. Of course. And you getting the kind Haitian welcome over here too. See? Yes. Welcome. Cynthia works my nerve. Oh my gosh, yes. And between you and KP, because KP is also Haitian as well. I think she said her father's Haitian. Yeah, most of the Haitian ladies that are crew, they not feeling Sandia or Chris. They're not. They are not. Yes, they are not at all. So yeah, but when the sister said, yeah, he's different from the other guys, I was like, when did these other guys take place? So while you're so distraught about what Josh did, honey, it seemed like you was dipping in the ponds too during those 12 years. And why not? That 12 years wasn't real. It was online. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was online, so it is what it is. Hey, y'all, we back, and I'm late. It's all good, and there's the replay, gang, Leo. Make sure you hit the like button. Can't stand either of them. Alexa, play My Little Secret. Exactly. Exactly. So, yeah, honey, when she said that, I said, okay, Shayla, it seemed to me you got this mentality where Josh couldn't do it to you, but you could do whatever. Okay. So, Mood Polish and Cole go on their last date. Okay. Her baby hairs really bother the hell out of me. Like, her baby hairs, it makes it seem like her hairline is possibly receding. So she puts the baby hairs there to not show that. I don't know, but them baby hairs are bothering me. I know some people do slight baby hairs when they have a lace front, but those baby hairs remind me of the 80s when we used to rock baby hairs back in the day. It truly is bothering me. Like, no. And it looked like her baby hair is a day or two old. Like, she didn't do fresh baby hairs that day. So, anywho, they go to a winery, and literally he takes her, I guess, up this hill. Those are not baby hairs, baby. They are toddler hairs. Oh, Haitian Empress, you are definitely gonna fit in here. OMG. OMG. Shay's sister may have not remembered Josh before, but trust, she will never forget them rotten teeth. Were you the one who was talking about the rotten teeth in my chat? In the comment section, the last video. Do you think all of those teeth are rotten, or I think he has silver plates on some of those teeth. They can't all be rotten. There's no way in hell she would be kissing him like that, because rotten teeth mean your breath is on stank mode. I'm hoping they all not rotten. I'm hoping they all not rotten. They matching outfits like high school. Yes, yes. Emperor's gonna fit in here just fine. She gonna fit in here just fine. So he talking about, oh, I got her favorite white tulips because she likes white tulips and candles. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't have a green thumb, but the last time I checked, it looked like some of those tulips were like wilted, or like, because some of the tulips was facing down. Was it just me? Or is that what the arrangement is supposed to look like? Them tulips look like they had enough. I don't know. In my opinion, that's what I saw. But y'all let me know. But I was like, them tulips look like they about to go. They about to be gone. And so at that point, he starts talking about how he loved her and all of this stuff. And you can tell she's waiting for this moment. She's been waiting for that moment since Facebook when he proposed to another girl. But anywho, so at that point, he gets down on his knees with his beautiful polished black thumb, his mood polish. Child, I'm telling you, you wouldn't know if that's a man's hand or a woman's hand. And he says, will you marry me? And he literally sounds like he's about to cry, because he cried when he first met her. And then she pretty much is covering her face and acting like she's crying, but she's not saying anything. And then, of course, the episode goes off, and it's a cliffhanger to the next episode. Child, I'll be damned. But you know, y'all, she gonna say yes. She gonna say yes. And I'm be real with y'all. I wouldn't be shocked if they was causing all of this drama to either stay on the show for the next season, if there's a next season, or they trying to get their own spinoff. Because they was just doing a little bit too much drama for me to really be there for each other. Like, I feel like they had a plan. Let me see what you guys are saying. Oh, Lord, you said they look rotten. Oh, let me see. He looks like a pirate who lost at sea for 12 years. I don't know, Chris. They do look rotten. That camera zoomed in one time when he put his head back and was, I feel like he got some silver. Okay, Josh Teeth will have your pH balance messed up if he get, girl. May even give you a hysterectomy or something. May need to do something. Ain't no way. Their tacky red outfits. Red is a difficult color. And if the clothes are cheap, it shows instantly. That ill-fitted pleather jacket was no, because her little dress actually looked cute on her. It did. But you can tell she ain't really, she can't walk, because I think she had on flat shoes. And I'm like, baby, that dress, you need those flat shoes? No, ma'am. That dress requires some type of heel. So I don't know if her feet was hurting and she couldn't just necessarily go up and down the heels, I guess they were doing. But I'm like, she wasn't really going up and down no heels. They had a damn driver. So I don't know what the hell was going on. But anyways, painting your nails at 50 is nasty work. Painting your nails, period, as a man is nasty work. I will never understand it. I will never understand. Now, I can understand it. You know what I'm saying? If you're like into fashion, you know, and maybe you have a nail polish company, but I don't know. And I'm being real honest here. I don't know heterosexual men who paint their nails. Now, my friends who are part of the LGBTQIA community, hell, we used to get our nails done together. I don't know a heterosexual man who get their nails painted. I just don't. And then literally got all black nails and one accent neon green nail. I ain't never seen it. I've never seen it in my life. I've never seen it. I'm telling you, you read that PhD with his breath. Empress, welcome to the crew, girl. You are fitting in just fine. Did old Aaron, I call him mood polish Haitian. I call him mood polish Empress. Yes, Haitian Empress. Did old Aaron pick his tacky hats and his own nail polish, no on-site manicure? And you know what's interesting? How long were they supposedly in that house? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I bet you any amount of money. Well, this is going to be my opinion. I ain't going to bet you. He not only had on polish, but he probably had on gel polish. Because your typical polish don't last that long if you keep messing with your hands and doing stuff with your hands. One of them nails is going to chip. Okay? I think he had on gel polish on top of that. So not only did he get his nails polished, but he had on that gel polish where he got to put his hands under the light to make sure that sucker stack. Sorry, good people. I like to crack a joke here and there, and you are welcome to crack a joke here. Yes, you are welcome. I would never, Empress. You're good. Keep it up. Yeah, ain't no way with that nail polish 12 days, because Millie nails did look fresh. Did look fresh at dinner. Okay, well then if that's the case, maybe they got a manicurist on site, or maybe again. I know if I'm going somewhere and I'm going on vacation, baby, not only do I do gel hands, I do a gel pedicure, because again, it's much easier to keep your nails together with gel versus the regular polish. That it will chip in a heartbeat, especially going somewhere where there's sand or whatever the case may be. You just never know. Baby, I don't see not one chip. They look glossy. They look perfect. Yeah, I don't know. And it just the fact that he is there with the freaking ring and you see this big black polished gel thumb. Child, when I saw that, I was laughing. I was like, I just don't know if I could take my man seriously proposing to me with a big old black nail thumb. Like, I'm sorry. I just don't. Y'all think I think so? Why not? Why not? If you're willing to have it on your nails where everyone is going to see your hands, why wouldn't you have it on your feet, girl? For all we know, he got rhinestones on them bitches. I don't know. Maybe he got a design on the big toe. I don't know. But I don't put it past him to have those nails painted down there, the toes. I don't. Don't put it past him at all. If they are, I'm out of here. We'll never know. I doubt we're going to see his feet. And trust and believe if his feet were out and they were polished, I think production would have been shady enough to show his feet. I really think production would have been shady enough to do a zoom in on his feet. I really do. But again, we haven't seen his feet. But again, if you're willing to do it on your nails, where everyone on your hands, where everyone's going to see it, why wouldn't you do it on your toes? He does exactly. He does have a foot fetish. He said that. Self sucks. Oh gosh, y'all cracking me up. So that's the end of the episode. We got one more episode, y'all. One more episode. Again, are you guys going to be disappointed if there is no reunion? I'm going to be very disappointed if there's no reunion. If there's no reunion, I'm going to have an issue because this was filmed 2 years ago, you guys. This was filmed 2 years ago. We need an update. We need an update on everyone, every single person that we saw, including the couple that only lasted for 2 hours. We need to know what happened. We do. We do. Y'all are hilarious. Boy, painting his toesies finally, and this torture will be over. Yeah, I would be disappointed because it needs to be one. Yeah, there has to be a reunion. If they don't do a reunion, I'm done. I don't even want to see the second freaking season. Like, and for them, especially Benham and Murray, the originators of reality TV, they know reunions is what makes the show. So I need to see a reunion. So I'm hoping next week we actually see, of course, the finale, and then we see the reunion, and that they're going to give us a clip of the reunion, because I think the reunion is going to be more lit than the actual season. I do. So with that being said, you guys, that is the end. I'm going to do a poll on my community wall. I really need to know how many people really want me to review Power. And I'm being serious right now. I really need to know. Here we go. See, I thought the fireworks in my actual neighborhood was gonna calm my pets down, but they getting a little irritated, child. So you know how that go with fur babies. But I really need for you guys to let me know who's really serious about me doing the Power review. Y'all know I like to crack jokes, but I think I'm over Ratchet TV right now. I think I need a break. And I'm talking about scripted Ratchet TV too. So I will be doing that on my community wall. So please definitely vote so I can get a, you know what I'm saying, like a good count. Because of course, if the majority of the crew wants me to do it, I'll do it, you know. But yeah, y'all got to let me know. Y'all really got to let me know. I watched episode 1 and 2 and yeah. When is Force coming back? They said it's the last. I think if you guys want, and for those who, you know, because we do talk about other random stuff too. So I know for those who may not want to listen, but we're going to talk about Power right now since this episode is over for the Never Ever Met. I'm thinking Starz is wrapping up Power in general. I think they're trying to eliminate Power because this is the last season for Power Book 2. I think Raising Kanan only has 2 more seasons, if not 1 season. The same thing with Force. They were supposed to do a Power Book 5 Influence, but they completely X'd that out. I think now that Power it's been 10 years, I think they're trying to move Power off the board and put other stuff up there. I don't know if it's too high of a budget. I'm going to assume it's not that high of a budget. And if it is a high budget, it damn sure is not happening in the writer's room. Yes, I said it. I used to love Power, especially Power Book 1. And, you know, the first couple seasons, like it was very creative as far as the writing and stuff is concerned. But baby, I'm tired. I'm tired. But I think they're trying to get rid of Power. I really do. I think they are. Well, they are doing the origins. Oh, yeah, that's right. They are doing the origins. So maybe they're eliminating all of them and they're putting in Origins. So I don't know. Yes, P-Valley is filming now. And they're doing a Down in the Valley documentary also that's coming up. I saw that on Starz, but they are doing like a documentary, but P-Valley is filming now. But again, y'all already know I kind of have mixed feelings when it comes to P-Valley because of the claims that Nikki Gilbert gave as far as them stealing her idea. Because I don't like creative thieves. I think for you guys who know me by now, I don't respect that. So I'm kind of curious to see how that ends up. But I guess because the judge dismissed some things, they said we're going to get back to filming. But yeah, I'm sure by the end of this year, we'll probably have P-Valley back. I did like the first Power, but could not stomach the kids, so I stopped watching after the father. Yeah, definitely. I get where you're coming from. Where would they pick up from on P-Valley? That's interesting because what's the damn girl's name who started off the season 1, the light-skinned girl who came from out of town and stuff. From my understanding, she's not returning. Whoever that actress is, she's not returning. So if she's not returning, I'm kind of curious to see where they're gonna take it. Origins might be the last of Power. Yeah. Haitian Empress, look up. You know who Nikki Gilbert is? Nikki Gilbert is from Brownstones, and she was also on R&B Diva. She spells her name Nicci Gilbert, and put in Nikki Gilbert and P-Valley. She has plenty of videos, and she even has videos of showing the comparisons of her play versus the first episode, the pilot, and the first season. It's quite interesting. I've been waiting so long for P-Valley. I bet you have, Leo. The bridge, yeah. Apparently she's not returning. So I would be very curious to see where they're going to go. I mean, they do have certain storylines. Of course, they're going to have little who with, Uncle Clifford. That's going to still be a storyline. Then you have, what's his name, the real couple in real life, and that was a shade situation in itself. Whatever that girl's name is, and that light-skinned brother who was like the bodyguard or whatever the case may be, they still have that storyline because, of course, he's in a trunk by the time we're done with that episode or the finale. So, yeah. So, you saw the comparisons, Leo. What did you think about the comparisons? I just Googled her, and Nikki and Mercedes favor each other. They kind of do. Please take down Bucky. What would you like for me to put up there? You want me to just remove it? Okay, I'll remove it. There we go. There we go. At first, I'm like, Bucky from Flavor of Love? I'm like, what are you talking about, Bucky? No, she left after the first season. Who left after the first season? You talking about the British girl? No, she was in the second season that they just had, but apparently she's not coming back. I want to see Loretta Devine. She's such a good actress. She's a phenomenal actress. She started on Broadway. That's why she's really good. A lot of times when people started on Broadway and doing those plays in New York, they are phenomenal because you got to be on your feet and make sure you know what the hell you're doing when you're doing those live audiences. So, yeah, they are definitely similar. Leo. Yeah, Leo. If you guys want to look at the comparison video, it's very similar. It's very similar. And it irks me because we're dealing with a Black woman who claims she created P-Valley and a Black woman who's claiming they took her idea and identity theft. That bothers me. Tyler LaPlante. Well, the drama between that. I know you heard the drama between that and the girl that he's with now that's on the show. Apparently, that's how they got together on the show and how he left his apparent fiance with 2 kids. I know y'all heard that story. At least I hope you did. I will read on it. I'm tired of into girl. You better say it again. See, Haitian Empress, this is why people always said your audience will find you. I can't stand it. And how people will steal stuff and try to call it inspiration. If you're that much of a creative, you should be able to be original. You should. You really should. Oh, I know. Phenomenal is the word. I keep thinking of the light-skinned girl. Can't think of her name on the show. She took the money. Yes, she was in the second season. She wasn't just in the first season. She was in the second season and she took the money and left. But apparently and I think she is, from the UK. I think the last time I checked, I don't know if they got her back, but the last time I checked, she was not coming back. But interesting enough, I don't think she was ever the main character. I know a lot of people thought that, but the Mercedes character, I believe, is supposed to be the main character. Oh, wow. Didn't hear about Tyler LaPlante. Oh, you guys didn't hear that. Y'all didn't hear the fact that he was with this woman, beautiful woman also. She's actually Jamaican. Nene. She's Jamaican. She's actually a known talent agent out here. She's in one of the top 3 big agencies. Black woman. He had 2 kids with her, from my understanding, and this is, not, I don't know all the facts, but what I do know is, from my understanding, this is allegedly, when they had the little girl, which is the last girl, either she was pregnant and he left her, or that baby was just born and he left her for homegirl on the show. That's apparently what happened. And then some drama went down between, I think her name is April, the first baby mama, and the new girl, because I guess the new girl was trying to claim her kids as, her own, or saying she has 3 kids or something like that. I guess trying to claim Tyler's kids with her as her kids also. And April put that in check and was like, you ain't even really been around them, so what are you talking about? And there was a back and forth on social media about that. Yeah, there was a back and forth. So yeah, there was some drama that went down with that. But apparently he left her high and dry when she had just had that baby, or was like pregnant. So it's a big issue on how they got together, type of thing. Like, were you really done with your first baby mama / fiance, apparently, before you got with this girl, and then end up having a baby by that girl? Yeah. But apparently that's how they met. They met on P Valley, and that's what went down. So Tyler LaPlay may be fine, but he seems to be a shady bunch. You know what I'm saying? I believe the club is actually the main character. Everyone else is the goal may have been to make The Fugitive the main The Fugitive the main first season, but she could not carry it by herself. Well, here's the thing about the club being the main character. I see what you're saying, because a lot of people feel like Baltimore for The Wire was like a character in itself, and I get what you're saying, but when you're dealing with a main character, they have to be like, they have to have certain goals, and they have to have people trying to, like, antagonists trying to take them from their goal. You know what I mean? And when you really think about it, Mercedes really had more so of her goal and how things were taken from her more so than a light-skinned girl. Remember, Mercedes' goal was to quit the club and start her dance studio. And then we know what her mama did. So she had more goals and had several antagonists in her life. So that's why I believe she's the main character. And I want to say her name is the first name that pops up on the credits in the beginning before anyone else's. So I believe she was the main character. Unfortunately, I also think because of colorism, people automatically assume for 2 things: the fact that that's the first person we see in the actual pilot, and the fact that she light-skinned. And a lot of people want to say, light-skinned people, a lot of times they pick light-skinned people to be the main character. I think a lot of people assume that, but I want to say is that girl Brandy, aka Mercedes. She is she's the main character. You are correct, but all roads lead back to the club. Right. It is a character, but not a main character. The club doesn't have emotion and doesn't have a goal. Uncle Clifford got a goal. Mercedes got a goal, but the club don't have a goal. You know what I mean? But it is a character. The club represents a lot to everyone there, but it has to have the main character. We have to keep following, and we have to have an emotional connection to. We have emotional connections to all the people in that club. The club is vital to all of them, but we have the emotional connection with the actual character. Mercedes' mama is a mess, child. This is just, us having dialogue, girl. I like to talk about this stuff. I like to talk about, this stuff, definitely. And the first season was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. I love the first season. I definitely, I understand what you meant from storytelling standpoint. Okay, yeah, we just, we dialoguing, girl. We dialoguing. I hope they do not end this show on a cliffhanger, especially the girl that was being, it's been, I don't want to say that word out loud. It's been so long, I forgot most of their names now. Yeah, it has been. But, they not going to stop, especially now that the judge claimed that he didn't see any similarities, which I think, in my opinion, is BS. But again, we're dealing with Nikki Gilbert trying to sue a studio, Stars and Lionsgate. She is a small army compared to a studio. Like, so they have the resources and they have the means, but the judge apparently said there were no similarities. From my understanding, I guess she said that they are going to appeal it, but that costs a lot of money, a lot of time. It's just a sad situation, because if that truly was the case and it was truly stolen from her, that's heartbreaking, especially when you got two people who look like you being involved in this. That's heartbreaking. I feel that Black audiences are so mistreated. This is ridiculous. You mean as far as the shows are concerned, I'm gonna have to agree with that. The Haitian Empress, because I feel like, one, they're canceling a lot of our shows, or we're getting very, we only get so many seasons, or the shows that do last, I just feel like there's not enough development in the storytelling. I don't get it. It's not enough story development. And that's what I'm feeling with Power. Like, you guys, like Power Book 2, the first episode has so much stuff going on. And, he doing this, Tyreek doing this left and right. And then all of a sudden he's back at Stansfield like it ain't nothing. Like, in what world is that realistic? In what world? You know what I mean? And I think in one situation, he had a hammer in his hand when he sat up there and unalived Angela Valdez's nephew. And I could have swore I saw that he didn't have no gloves on. Again, let's make this realistic. Me too, Leo. There is always a rat willing to participate in the shenanigans and the mic drop on that one. I forget the guy, the light-skinned girl was messing with name too. His story got interesting too once his wife popped up. What light-skinned guy on P Valley? Or are you talking about the the guy? Oh, you talking about the mayor? You talking about the mayor of Chatta, whatever that place in Mississippi is, that town is. You talking about him? Okay. Well, remember the light-skinned girl, it ended up being that she was preggers at the end of the second season. Remember, she was pregnant. So that's quite interesting that they gonna end it on there. But I guess what can they do if the girl don't want to come back to the show? I was just thinking that too. I was like, what's his name? You talking about the mayor, the one who literally used to live in Atlanta but ended up going there and wanted to be mayor and take his godfather's place. So yeah, y'all, it's, we have a lot of shows that have been disappearing. Rap shit is gone. What is it? The other Black Girl, which a lot of us on the crew absolutely love that show, canceled. Snowfall, which you guys know I loved Snowfall. I thought that was some of the best storytelling that I had seen in a while since The Wire. After 6 seasons done, and I honestly felt like they could have continued on. They weren't even done with that epidemic. Like that epidemic didn't really end until the mid-90s. They could have really continued. But after 6 seasons, they were done. So, I don't know what's going on. And of course, the strike, I feel like, gave them all types of reasons to try to cancel stuff, which I think is bullshit. And then we're getting these animation freaking shows called Good Times that none of us even asked for. So it's all messed up. And I would be shocked as hell if that Good Times animation does get picked up again and they get a renewal. Like, no offense, because I know that, especially with the strikes, those people got to eat, but it would be quite interesting that they renew Good Times. They renew Good Times and they didn't renew the other Black Girl. Interesting. You understood all parts of my statement. We are taken for imbeciles. We never deserve decent endings. We can wait for years for a season. The disrespect is real, but never ever Mets is what we get. Right. Now, I love a certain amount of ratchet reality TV and TV, but I think I'm in overload mode right now. So Power has to be that you guys really want me to do it. The House of Dragon is coming back on. I feel that is excellent storytelling. I don't know if you guys watch it, but I will be reviewing that. But I'm going to do a poll for Power, and the majority will rule. Chris, I forgot she was pregnant. I might have to binge watch Leo, I'm going to rewatch the show too. I'm so mad about the other black girl. It was an amazing show. Amazing writing. I love amazing writing. I love writing where it's not predictable. It makes sense. And it's not making me be like, what the F? Because when I start saying what the F and it's not realistic, I'm out of the story. I'm out of it. Because at that point, it's just like, I don't have time for this shit. Like, this is not realistic. So yeah, because I definitely forgot a lot. I never watched the Good Times animation. I didn't either. I just showed you guys and gave my opinion on it. Which, by the way, y'all do know that video got flagged. They tried to be slick and tried to say that because I showed the trailer that it was a copyright issue. And I'm like, how the hell is it a copyright issue when it's on YouTube and everybody and their mama is showing it? That's fair use. They tried to flag that video because I guess they didn't like what the hell I said. Game of Thrones scares me, so House of Dragons not. You know, interesting, I never watched Game of Thrones. I never watched that show, but House of Dragon is quite interesting to me. And, you know, I'll definitely, you know, it has good storytelling. It has good storytelling. So I'm going to have to see what season 2 does. Y'all think Never Ever Mess will come back? Some people said it's confusing. What is the goal? For us to look like a fool. For us to look like a fool. Because let's talk about that, y'all. And I know I have crew members who are not black also, but my crew of all colors seems to be very woke and very realistic. Y'all mean to tell me it's only black couples that have been online dating for months or years and never met? Y'all think? Now, I understand it's on TV and that's supposed to be catered, I guess, to black people. But let's be realistic here. You couldn't find any other race that literally has been on online dating and never met. Think about that. Think about that. Yeah, they sure did. They sure did. They try to flag my stuff. I had to submit information like, no, this is my dispute. This is what it is. And no, ma'am, no, sir. And, you know, they said good news. Like I ended up winning it, but they tried it. And they only, in my opinion, they only tried it because it wasn't a favor. You know, I wasn't kissing their ass talking about, oh, this, give it a chance. It could be a good show. Hell no. Because again, let's talk about thievery. Y'all saw what I put on there and the claims that were made by Eric Monty and Mike Evans and how all of their shows was stolen from them. Hell yeah, I'm going to talk about that. I'm big on people's intellectual property. And it seems to me that a lot of people who look like us get their stuff stolen all the time. And they end up being homeless, end up going crazy because all of their stuff was stolen while other people get rich off of it. Hell yeah, I'm going to talk about it. I sure am. There's no goal. You can see that slap. Oh my gosh, the Haitian Empress, I love you. After 2 years due to lack of programming. She said that slapped this manure together. I love it. I like your energy too. I'm glad you came. And please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about my channel. Like, share, and subscribe. But yeah, you guys, I'm going to do a poll. Majority will rule because at the end of the day, I am here for y'all because y'all know I like to clown and crack jokes about shows and stuff. But power has kind of been an issue for me when it all boils down to it, as far as just the quality. Like, I don't know, but that's just me. That's just me. Again, it's my opinion. I'm not feeling it. And I feel like it's gotten to the point where maybe they're just like, it's about to be over. So we're just going to do what the hell we do at this point. And they have enough people who are fans where they don't give a shit and they'll just watch it. I mean, they have a true following with the Power franchise. So that's my opinion. Who the hell am I being one person? But that's the whole point. Y'all know when I think it's some nonsense, I'm going to talk about it and review it and say it's some nonsense. So yeah. But with that being said, you guys, as you can hear, the fur babies are starting to act up. I thought, like I said, the fireworks would kind of scare them and they wouldn't want to go outside, but they want to go outside, child. So I'm going to have to end this. You know, duties of a fur mommy comes first. But before I leave, let me just say this. Happy Father's Day for all the real fathers tomorrow. Just like I give love on Mother's Day, and I'm talking about fathers. We're not talking about mothers who are playing fathers. It is about the true men out there who are fathers. Happy Father's Day. I wish you guys nothing but the best. I hope you enjoy your time with your family and they treat you like the kings that you are. The true men who are providers and protectors and truly hold their family down. Have a wonderful, happy Father's Day. Real talk. Do you think No Intention to Make a Move is coming back? Do you think No Intention to Make a Move is coming? I've never seen that. I've never seen that. Okay, I'm coming. Do y'all hear him? I mean, man, because he want to go play with the stray cats outside. It don't make no sense. See about the fur babies. I'm one of those fans. I'm also, you know what? See, and this is Nene sees things differently when she got, you know what I'm saying, her herbs. So that's why it's like, that's why she be like, everything is good. Yeah, everything is good when you got your herbs. Everything is good, honey. I wish I could do herbs too. I don't know what that means. And Lansky is not here to translate for me. So definitely tell me in English and not, that's Creole, right? Thanks, Chris. Not a father, but an uncle. Absolutely. And if you have fur babies, you a father too, just like I'm a mama. Make a move on. I never saw that show, Haitian. I never saw that show. I have to check it out, but I've never saw that show. Happy Father's Day to all the fine fathers out there and father figures. Yes, absolutely. And I'm so serious about that. The real fathers out there don't get enough credit that they deserve. And that's why I say I don't do the whole the single mamas, the happy Father's Day to them. Absolutely not. We do have men out there who are truly holding it down and truly holding it down. So happy Father's Day, you guys. Seriously. Oh, okay. That was French. Sorry. No, it's all good. It's all good. So you guys, thank you guys so much. And I know I spent another 45 minutes talking about something totally different, but there's still people in here. So you guys literally like to hear me run my mouth as what's that guy's name? I forgot. He was like, I'll be running my mouth. But yeah, you guys like to hear it. And I appreciate you guys for wanting to listen. I really do. I really do. Happy Father's Day in French Creole. Oh, that's what that means. Okay. Hey, oh, what? And you know my crazy ass. Papa was at the end, so I should have known what the hell that was. Yes. Yes. Oh, yeah, Rodney. Yes. So, yes, with that being said, you guys, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you on my next video. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and showing me love. I mean, my channel is growing. What can I say? Like, at the end of the day, you guys, I love the crew that we have over here, and we're continuing to grow. And I still want it to be that same type of community. Is this Mickey? I made it to a live late. Oh, there's another Mickey that's a crew member. Hi, Mickey Love. Welcome. I know I'm about to end, but you know there's always the replay gang. But you guys, welcome Mickey Love before we leave. Papa is what I call my father. I hear you. I either dad, daddy, father, papa, poppy. Absolutely. Good evening to all and happy Father's Day to all dedicated fathers. Exactly. It was fun. It was. You know, we always have a good time over here. All right, you guys. Have a wonderful evening. And again, welcome the Haitian Empress and Mickey Love to the crew. Welcome. Love and appreciate you guys. And I will see you on my next video. Toodles.